Uh-oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Summer 2020 Code Monkeys. Here are your starting lineups for the Monkeys. First up, today he'll be rocking a... Is that a Fennec?
We're all running Fennec except for you, yeah.
Okay. Rocking the blue and gold Fennec, the anniversary colors. Number 40, Kinetic Noise.
Yeah.
In the green Fennec, with the green cone to match. Number 419, Peanut Butter Hot Dog. And lastly, in the blue Octane with pizza wheels and a razor flag in the cake from Portal that is indeed a lie. Number 1, Zachary Peculiar.
I just realized my bit was running because my mixer wasn't right. Hold on. Let's restart. Let's rewind.
Wait, what? We can't redo this? Okay.
Yeah, woo!
Alright. So, we are just a mere couple minutes away from joining our lobby for today's contest against Recroom Gaming. Here are your
Rec Room, not raccoon.
Recroom. I'm trying to pronounce that correctly. I thought
Rec Room.
Recroom. I don't know.
Rec
All right.
Room.
Here are your starting lineups.
RECROOM.
Here's the starting lineups for Recroom Gaming. Or no, it's Recroom. Dang it.
That's what I've been saying the whole time.
I wanted to say Rec because that's the name of their guy. Okay. Here are the starting lineups for Recroom. I don't know what cars they're in. We have OZN, SLW, and RAC. And here we go on to the very beginning of the Summer 2020 circuit for IGL and the debut of the Code Monkeys. Right off the bat, SLW will dump it into the monkey zone. Noise is going to try and get a clear on it, try to get it out of here. PB is going to follow through on it, but Slew is going to try to force it back into the monkey zone. Noise trying to clear it again. Slew tries to hold it in, but can't. It is eventually held in, though. Kinetic tried to contest it, but couldn't. Rack puts a shot on it. It's off the post. PB tries to get it out, but can't. It's going to go up in the air into the corner of the left wing. Ozin with an aerial towards it. Misses, though. Now Peculiar is going to get a chance out of it. Passes it off to PB. As Peculiar rotates back, PB's going to go ahead and give Slew some space as Noise runs in, and Ozin, though, with the save off that try. Slew's going to try and dribble it towards the net. He's going to aerial it up, pop it, and Peculiar with a big save. Rack rebound, score. It was an intense start to the play. Eventually, though, Rack was able to find some space and get it. The time of the very first goal of the season, 55 seconds into the game. And on we go to the second try. Peculiar with a nice pickup off of a stopped ball off that kickoff. But now Rack ultimately has it, though, in the monkey zone, and a big clear by PB. It's going to come all the way back into the left wing corner by Slew. PB's going to put a shot on, and it's off the post. Noise trying to get a rebound, but instead backflips. As Slew now has possession, he's going to go for a wall shot here. He's going to try and put it on. Can't quite follow through, though. Peculiar is going to get a clear, but Rack holds it in to the monkey zone, and Noise gets a big clear out of it. It is going to go all the way back to the wall by the goal post, but now Slew's going to make a try. PB with a shot. Ozin the save. And the ball's going to fly out to mid. Slew trying to aerial to it. Ozin and Peculiar challenge it together, but Ozin eventually gets it. Drops back to Slew, who's going to now try and turn it into a play. We'll see if he does. And Rack's going to come through with a shot, though. Peculiar there putting on the pressure to keep it out. And the ball is finally cleared out to midfield. And PB's going to try and set up a one-timer on the left wing, it looks like, but Slew is able to slip it away and force it back into the monkey zone. And they'll have to retreat. Rack taking advantage of the 2-on-1 against PB, though. Not able to get it on target. Ozin knocks it over into the left wing corner. Now Noise has it, trying to get it out. It's flying up the wall. Rack trying to take it off the wall. Slew with the redirect, and they will score again. Rack had the great setup And then Slew was able to follow through, was able to see where it was. PB trying to fly for the save, but could not quite do it. Yeah, at that moment is 2-0 Rec Room. Slew with a great kickoff. Peculiar, though, to challenge it, send it back into the Rec Room zone now. Peculiar, gonna get a shot off. It'll go wide. PB trying to aerial for it. Did not quite get the 50 he wanted out of the ball, though. Rack now is going to try and get a shot off. It's off the crossbar. Slew with the rebound. Not quite the hit he wanted either. Didn't have that one lined up in the heat of the moment. Rack trying to challenge it now. The ball's going to come out to mid, though, and Slew's going to put it towards the goal post, but it goes off the post. And the ball will still be live now. Peculiar is going to try and take it out. He'll 50 with Rack. Wins it, but is stopped up. He's going to try and follow through now. It's going to collide with Slew. It's Noise is going to dump it into the zone. Slew going to restart from his own end. Peculiar is there to challenge, though. The ball's going to come out to mid as Rack misses an aerial against it. PB going to get a shot off. It'll go wide, and Slew's right there. PB with a rebound, and he scores! The very first Code Monkey goal in team history. Peanut Butter Hot Dog was right there. He was ready for it. He was able to flick it towards the net. It was a bit of a long shot, having to go through 2 defenders, but he was able to thread that needle. Time of that very first goal, 3 minutes, 21 seconds into the game. So, ball's getting knocked around. It's stuck in the monkey zone. Peculiar accidentally stalls the ball. And it will be scored against them by Rack. Will get credited with that goal. It was just a very unfortunate. Peculiar was just trying to get it out, but unfortunately, after he tapped the ball, he still had to fall onto the ball and was not able to stay out of the way and was forced to help set up a turnover. Rack gonna get another shot on goal, but it's off the crossbar. He's gonna try and get the rebound, but PB with the push and pressure to prevent that. Peculiar is now going to try and start from his own end. Ozin knocks him out of the way, though. Rack's going to knock it off the wall. PB, though, going to get a nice clear out. And it's on net. Noise was going to try and follow up on it, but Slew was able to catch up in time, though, to prevent that from even happening. PB challenging Slew for the ball. Slew gets it past him off the wall. Peculiar knocking that try out from the air. PB gonna follow through. Knock it. It's in the crease, and they score! Peanut Butter Hot Dog with a second goal to cut the lead Rec Room has against the Monkeys to 3-2 with 35 seconds to spare. It was a great follow through, heads up play by him. See? PB with another steal. He's going to take it in and score. It's tied now at 3-all. Peanut Butter Hot Dog. Another heads-up play from him. Stealing the ball from a Rec Room player and able to turn it into a goal. Very quick thinking from his part. 29 seconds now to spare. As they approach the center. Peculiar and Noise, just trying to get the ball up, and now there's an empty net. Rack puts the shot off. It's off the crossbar, though. He couldn't follow through. Sue trying to set up a dribble, but he can't quite get set up in the way he wants to. PB is going to take that off his hands and try to turn it into a wall shot. Can't follow through, though, and he'll lose it to Rack, who's going to knock it off the wall. Noise tried to settle it, but he didn't have what he wanted to, so PB is going to come in and pull shot it, use him to pull shot it back into the corner, and now time has expired, and we are going into overtime for this one. Right off the very first game. Slew. Into the back corner. Kinetic Noise. Ending that try. All 3 Monkeys plus a Rack trying to clear that ball. That quadruple commit. It might not be great as the ball comes back into their zone. Ozin knocks it into the corner. Rack trying to get a redirect onto the net, but it goes just high and off the crossbar. Slew trying to aerial. Doesn't look like he has much boost to work with, though. So he's not able to follow through on it, and the ball is going to slowly make its way back into the Rec Room zone As PB's now going to try another wall shot. He can't quite get what he wanted on it, and Slew's going to take advantage of that. Push it back. Peculiar able to stop it up in the air. And now Noise and Peculiar are both going to try an aerial at it. That did not go well. Now there's going to be a shot off. It's going to go wide, and PB try to put the momentum on. A rebound score from Rack. 53 seconds into overtime. Rack able to follow up on Slew's initial shot. And that'll be the end of game 1, ending with 53 seconds of overtime. And now we'll head on to game number 2. And on to game number 2. We'll see if the Monkeys can find a solution against Recroom Gaming. Ball's going to pop up right off the kickoff. Peculiar is going to try to do something with it, but Slew's going to have some other plans to that, though. He's going to get stopped up by Monkey defenders, but he's still going to keep on going. PB finally going to get a clear. Ozen holds it, though, into the zone. PB is going to wait for Kinetic to make a play off it as Slew sends it across the wings to try and keep it going. PB is going to get a nice flip up in the air, force it into the Rec Room zone, but Slew is going to try and restart. Peculiar and Noise both try to make solutions of it. PB able to hold on, though, as they rotate around. Peculiar with a big clear back into the Rec Room corner. Slew knocks it out to mid, and there was a big shot by Noise with a rebound from PB, and that's off the crossbar. Ozen trying to get it out. Slew trying to get restarted in some form. Rack finally getting the dump in, and Peculiar is going to clear it once more. Already a minute 5 gone in this one. No goals yet into game 2. PB with a nice pass over to Noise, who can't do anything with it, though. And Rack's going to end that opportunity. But Peculiar pressures him, and now it's going to get turned over. And PB's going to put a shot off. It's going to go wide, though. Slew forced to dump. Noise is going to try and clear it out, though. It's knocked up against the ceiling. Peculiar dumps it to the side. Slew up to meet it. PB forces it even further. It's in the crease and out. Back to mid. It's up in the air. Peculiar's going to go for it with Rack. It, though, Rack will get the 50 on it. It comes back. PB's forced to clear it out of the crease. Slew's going to send it back. PB clears it once more. It's going to come back now into the Rec Room crease. And there's a pinch among Rec Room defenders to send it back. Rack sends it wide. He's going to try and pass it back to mid, though, for Ozen, but it was knocked off by a Monkey. And now it's going to come back the other way. Noise can't follow up on it. PB does. Sends it back into the crease. Slew sends it away, though. Peculiar tries to hold it. Noise finally does, and it comes across the crease. PB knocks it up into the air, follows through on it. Halfway through regulation now. Peculiar trying to do something. He finally misses, though. Slew and Noise will battle for it at mid, though. PB gets it out of the crease as quickly as it enters, though. He's going to try sending it out. Rack now. Gets blown up by Peculiar. Noise is going to try and get it out. Slew, though, puts it on net. PB with the save. He was ready for that one. And now Peculiar gets a nice clear. It goes across the entire field. Ozen to settle it. Hopefully 1:57 to go here. Ozen dumps it in. Kinetic chooses to do something with it. Peculiar going to get a centered pass on it. I think Rack got blown up behind the plate, and he's back now. He's gonna try and make a wall shot, or at least get a clear off the wall, but the ball came disconnected from the wall more quickly than he thought it was, and now it's gonna bounce back into the monkey zone ultimately for PB to get the big clear. And it's gonna come out. Now, Ozen and PB fighting for it from the air. It's now on the ground. Peculiar trying to break up what's going on, but now he's trapped behind the play. And now all three Rec Room players are gonna try and regather and reorganize, figure out what to do. They're going to finally enter the zone with it now. Rack is able to kind of slide it towards the net. It goes wide, and he tries to follow through and get a shot, but he couldn't quite pull the trigger, and now Noise gets a big clear out of it. He's going to try and set up a new offensive opportunity. Peculiar breaking up Slew, who's trying to regroup from the start, and now Rack dumps it from center. He's going to come back into the corner for PB to try and get out. Ozen stops him, though. Peculiar tries to follow through, but now Ozen and Slew get a 2-on-1 opportunity, but PB gets back in time, so it's not so dangerous. Noise ultimately getting a save out of that. And now PB's going to try and get it out, get a wall ceiling shot out of it. It's going to go wide, though. Peculiar's there to support if need be, but now Slew's going to take an air shot on goal, and PB going for the save, but couldn't quite get there in time. And with 20 seconds to go, Rec Room finally gets marking on the score sheet. Credit to that will go to Slew. And now this will be a big 20 seconds for the Monkeys. Peculiar wins the kickoff. Noise tries to get a shot off. PB goes up to meet it, but now Peculiar dumps it. Might see all three Monkeys here in the offensive zone rather soon here as we enter the last 5 seconds. Peculiar tries to get a shot off, but Noise is forced to start from the beginning. Time has expired, though, and looks like there was a try even for a Rec Room goal at the very end. But this game will also end in a Rec Room victory. On to game number 3, the finale of this one. Ball's going to start in the Monkey Zone. PB just wants to get it out. Peculiar and Slew will 50 for it, and it pinches into the goal! They score! Zachary Peculiar gets the better end of a 50 with Slew. There will be an assist credited to Peanut Butter Hot Dog. But Peculiar getting the better end of that pinch. Time of the goal, 11 seconds into regulation. Another kickoff now. Rack elects to let Slew kind of take it off the wall, and he will score. Just a mere 7 seconds after the first goal. Sorry, shouldn't have taken me that long to think of the number 7, 9 minus 2, when I was trying to back time there, but nonetheless, we're on to our third play of the game. It's back in, almost heads towards the monkey crease, but PB able to stop it, and Noise passes it up to Peculiar, but Ozen's going to end that try. PB's going to try and get it clear, but Rack gets the better end of it, ultimately. And it stays back. Slew's going to try and put another shot off. It's going to go just wide. Slew and PB collide, and I think it was ultimately PB that took an explosion there. Kinetic finally able to clear it for the Monkeys, but Rack just holding. They keep the pressure up to Slew, who's up in the left wing. It's bouncing around. Peculiar's going to try and start out. He wasn't able to get to it, though. It came off the wall too soon. And Kinetic and Rack will collide, and now this time Rack will go down. There's another explosion behind the play, but ultimately Slew will score. And now it's 2-1 in favor of Rec Room Gaming. There's a lot of explosions, demolitions on the play, but ultimately that resulted in a Rec Room goal. So the Monkeys really have some stuff to figure out here. Now they are on the short end of the stick, not only in the series, but now this very crucial game to start the season off on the right foot. PB trying to get it out, but Rack holds it. Everyone's just kind of watching it. No one wants to pressure it yet, and there was a Rec Room player, I believe that was Ozen who went for the ball, but he went flying instead, and now the ball's back in the Rec Room end as Ozen returns to his team. PB forced to drop it back to Peculiar, who tries to get a shot off. He can't quite do it, though. Noise holds it into the zone. He's going to try and start a try now. Peculiar's backing him up at mid. Noise at a standstill. Passes it to Peculiar, but a save by Slew. A critical save for Recroom, I'm sure. But that was a great shot from Peculiar, nonetheless. It's going to come back into the monkey zone now. Slew's going to try and get a shot off. He couldn't quite pull the trigger, though. And Rack tries to get another shot. It's going to come back into the Rec Room zone. Ozen with a big save, and now Peculiar drops it back to Kinetic as he rotates away. And then another shot will come just wide. PB following it up on the left wing. Peculiar trying to get it at center, but couldn't quite do it. Too much pressure. Halfway through this game. PB gonna try and come up the left wing with it. Met by Rack, though, too soon. Peculiar and Rack gonna 54. It's gonna come just wide of the net, and PB ultimately gets a clear out of it. Rack gonna try and send it back in the monkey zone. PB holds it, though, in the Rec Room zone, and he pinches it, and they score! Peanut Butter Hot Dog, another lucky pinch in this game, results in a goal. This time it was PB and Ozen trading front hoods, and that one resulted in a monkey goal as well. It is now 2-2 with about 2 minutes left. May as well be Tuesday. Alright, so the ball is now on the hood of PB, who dumps it in. It's going to go just wide of the net. Peculiar tries to pull the trigger and get a shot from the left wing. Couldn't quite. PB is going to pinch it off the wall. It's going to bounce around mid for a bit. Ozen, actually a couple Rec Room players went for it. None of them could quite connect with it. And Kinetic with a big shot and scores! Kinetic Noise with his first career goal of this whole thing. And is able to score it top shelf. Assist will go to Peculiar as well. Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 26 seconds into the game. Ball's going to come back into the corner. Slew and Peculiar and PB are all trying to just get it into different spots. PB drops it back onto the wall, though. Rex going to take advantage of that, and Noise ultimately gets a save out of that, and Slew's going to hold it, though. PB was hoping more would happen to that, and now he's trapped in the back corner as the ball's going to bounce in. Peculiar with the save, but Rack rebound and scores. And it's a tie game again, and the Monkeys lose their second lead of the game. Time of that goal, 3 minutes, 52 seconds into regulation. We're knotted up here again. Ball's going to come around the right wing. Peculiar and Noise were hoping to get shots out of that. Neither can, and for a while, even Slew couldn't challenge it, and he finally will flip it into the corner, and he's going to try and follow up with it and score again. I think that might be his third goal of the game. I think that's a hat trick for Slew. Able to, once again, predict the movement of the Monkeys, and able to force that puck into the back of the net. 52 seconds to go here. Monkeys looking for a goal. Peculiar, the right wing. Slew pops it up. Gonna try and follow through on it. Sets up for Rack, and PB, I think ultimately is the one that saved it. Might have been Peculiar, though. Slew still trying to do something. He'll get flipped out of the play, though, by a monkey. He'll ultimately try to come back and force it out of the Rec Room zone, but the Monkeys force him to stay. PB is going to drop it back to Peculiar. He puts a shot off. That goes wide. PB trying to set it up. Peculiar sets it up back to PB. He scores! 16 seconds left. And the Monkeys tie it up again. It is 4-4. We were tied at 1. We were tied at 2. We were tied at 3. Now we were ultimately tied at 4 with 16 seconds to go. We'll see if it ties up again at 5. Or if we'll just go to overtime from here. But this could also be a 1-goal game before then. Rack knocks it back to the Monkeys. PB dumps it back in. 3 seconds left. PB tries to get it, but Rack with the save. Time expires, though. Ozen Pops it up. Slew ultimately knocks it down to the ground, and we go to overtime for the second time today. Ozen and PB go for the kickoff. Slew ultimately falls at 50s and pinches back into the corner. Ozen and Peculiar are going to fight for it now. Rack flips it up. PB holds it into the Rec Room zone. Slew ultimately forces it out. Kinetic Noise with the save. Slew puts a shot on. It's in the corner. It's off the crossbar, though. PB 50s with Rack. It stays back in the monkey zone. It's up in the air. Noise tries to go after. He ultimately retreats, though. The ball stopped up in the crease. Peculiar tries to force it out. Noise ultimately trying to get a clear, though. Slew wants to force it in, though. He'll start back from the left wing wall. He's going to flip it up. He will try to follow through. Couldn't quite get it. It's going to go wide. He'll get his own rebound, though, and score. And they will ultimately take the game and in turn the series, though. Slew with another goal for his 4th of the game. Ultimately, Rec Room will win this game 5-4. That's a final after overtime, and your final series count for tonight, folks, is 3-0. We'll switch you over to the post-game show. Okay, so welcome to the Code Monkey post-game show.
Wait, hold on. Is there a monkey avatar? That'd be great.
That'd be great.
Oh, there's this guy. It's not really a monkey, but it'll make do.
Okay. So all right. So that was a pretty good game, guys. First game. I know we even had some behind the scenes info. Both Connect Noise and I took a week of vacation at very inconvenient times that kind of thwarted our ability to train together as a team, but I thought the outcome was very solid, like with that in mind. Like 2 overtime losses, and then even that one game that ended in regulation, we could have had it. I was very, very pleased.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We almost had them. There's some games that just slipped out of our grasp.
Yeah. I mean, my personal highlight from this was the pinched goal at the beginning of, I think it was game 3.
Game 3, yeah.
Yeah.
That was my favorite part.
That was a very good goal. I liked it.
Yeah, but like they had the defense right there. Like, there was a goal, I forget which game. I think it was also in that third game, but I had a save on a shot on net, but Rack was right there, and he was able to redirect the save into a rebounded shot. So we took on a team that was very, very ready for anything, and
I'm gonna keep it real. There's no way those guys are platinum. They're hitting shots I can't even hit.
Oh yeah,
They're very good.
I think they might be in
Yeah,
a higher tier.
I'm plat 2 in threes.
Yeah.
In competitive threes.
Yeah, I didn't
and
think to check their tiers when we were prepping. I guess I should have, but yeah, that was a fun game, guys.
good learning experience nonetheless.
Yeah, it was a great learning experience. The road ahead. That was our only road game, speaking of which. Technically, every other game we are registered as the home team, so our turf here on out. Next week, our game is against Radiance Black, is the team name. So, date and time TBD, but we'll try and keep everyone posted on it once we're able to schedule it out. It'll be sometime next week, between Monday and Friday, or Monday and Saturday, or Sunday. Sorry, weeks. So, anyone else have a closing thought on today's events?
I like Nutter Butters.
It's a good one. Thanks to everyone who watched. Thank you to Recroom Gaming for being our opponent tonight. Thanks for Indie Gaming League for hosting us this season.
They're great.
Thanks to Psyonix for making a game that is worth joining a league of. So Rocket League.
Well, let's not get too far down the rabbit hole.
Okay.
We can't call it a Rocket League. Because what if there's a league for Rocket League inside the league that's made of the league for Rocket League League.
All right, now you're the one that took it down the rabbit hole. We're in a league of teams that are playing Rocket League. The Rocket League.
For a league.
Okay, yeah, I got you. It's Indie Gaming League. All right.
So it is a Rocket League.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hosted by the Indie Gaming League.
So
it's a league of players.
All right, we're gonna have a diagram of this sentence
for Rocket League, hosted
we'll have this
by Indie Gaming League.
diagram by next weekend. All right. Thank you, everyone. We will just end on that note. Bye-bye.
Adios.